We human beings are all consumers. That means we use things.
And in our everyday lives, we generally have lots of stuff at home.
But what do we do with these items we don't want or need anymore? We might decide to pass them on to charity shops, friends, or neighbours, or to recycle them.
Or we might simply throw them in the bin. Why is it better for the environment to pass things on?
There are many ways to get rid of things, but some decisions are much better for our environment. Let's look at clothing, just for example, and how each step affects our environment.
Here's a diagram for you.
It shows the different stages in making clothing.
We use a lot of our Earth's natural resources just to produce the materials that our clothes are made from.
Like cotton, silk, wool, and leather. It also takes a lot of people to organise all of the different stages in making our clothes.
And then more people, energy, and machinery to transport the products all around the world. You might have heard of a gas called carbon dioxide, CO2. It's the one that harms our planet because it traps too much heat in. Well, all this activity to make and transport things creates a lot of CO2.
And it's not good for our planet.
Aww.
To produce 1 kilo of cotton lint, it takes 10,000 litres of water.
So to make just one new pair of jeans, it takes 8,000 litres.
That's about 100 baths. Wow!
And then there's all the energy used in making the jeans.
And then more energy to transport them from the factory to the shop. Swapping clothes is the new shopping. Swapping unwanted clothes means they're saved from the bin.
And it stops them from ending up in landfill where they can release harmful chemicals into the environment.
It also saves the huge amount of natural resources needed to produce a new garment.
The great thing about swapping or sharing spare clothes is that someone else can enjoy wearing an item that's new to them.
And maybe in return we can find something new to us to wear. Because we're getting clothes for free, we can save our pennies for other things that we need to buy. What about organising an event to swap things?
Swapping events can be really fun and a great way to pass things on to friends and neighbours. We'll need to decide what type of swapping party we want.
It could be for toys and books, or how about school uniform?
I know uniforms are boring, but think about the spare pennies that parents will have for more fun stuff.
Now that will make us smile.
To arrange our event, we'll also need to sort out somewhere to hold it, and fix date and time, and then put the word out so that plenty of people come along. How about designing some colourful posters?
What about sharing things?
Sharing can be another great way to avoid making more new stuff.
For example, things like cars often don't get used for much of the day, so some communities have car share schemes.
Cars are shared between a number of people in a town or city, and they just book the car and pay to use it only for the time they actually need.
There are similar schemes for sharing tools for the garden or workshop. Again, these are things that people may not use very often.
Some people even have schemes to share toys and sharing books.
Now that we all understand the benefits to our environment,
Let's try some swapping and sharing activities together in class.